Welcome back, awesome Action Toy fans and subscribers. It is February the 28th, a Tuesday, 2023, and we're looking at these JoyToy Dark Source, and this is their Jianghu, their Jianghu line. Yes, Jianghu there. Very, very cool. 3 new figures all came at once. So we've got Tengtian Yue, we've got Qing Ding, and we've got Wunian or Wunian, something like this. And the one I'm struggling to say is my most looked forward to out of these 3, followed by Tengtian Yue, and Qing Ding is my least looked forward to. But however, once they're open, maybe my mind will change as to which one is the best. So quick look. Looks fantastic on the actual box there. Back, got some really nice sort of pose, nice kick going on, does look good. Shows that we can take off the well, that is that fur collar part and the fur shin parts from him too, which looks like got claws on or something. Or is that the knee pads possibly? It looks pretty damn cool. Next guy, this is the one who has the swords. Yeah, he's got 2 swords. He does look good as well. Oh. But I was just worried about his the clothing that might impede his articulation. Another one I'm really looking forward to. He just looks awesome. He looks a bit chunky too. Some nice handy comes with as well. Very, very cool. I'm loving this Jianghu line from Dark Source or JoyToy's Dark Source. Okay, if not done so already, please consider joining the Patreon. Link in the top right of your screen now. You get to see videos like this early as soon as they're uploaded, and you also get other exclusive content and free and inclusive entries into our prize draws and raffles. Okay, I'll be back in an instant with these guys set up. Okay, here they are, and they are fantastic. Cracking job by JoyToy again. So let's go from which way? Let's go from right. No, we go from left to right. So the first one was it Tengtian Yue. I've got his name. This guy here. He comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of hands. I've only taken 1 of each hand out because they're just opposites. So show you the first 2 first. Quite similar. One is more, get focus, like tiger claw hand here. This one, not sure what that one is, but it's a gripping hand with a finger bent over. He's then got your gripping hand for holding a weapon, though it doesn't come with any weapons. It's got your hand for your judo chop. Hey. Yes, I know there's no such thing as a judo chop. And then he's got another semi-gripping hand here, which is pretty cool again. And obviously he's got the matching pairs. Then the middle guy, Qing Ding, easy name to remember. He only comes with 2 pairs of hands, and they are additional, I should say, and they are opposites. So he has 1 pair like this and the opposite side. Pretty cool hand. Then a fist and the opposite side. He also comes with the swords like this. Now these go into the scabbards to make it look like the sword is sheathed. When you take the swords out, you take these out, then the scabbards are empty, and he's holding his swords like he is in the pose here. And then our monk, he comes with exactly the same hands as this guy, so then take his hands out. He also comes this little beaded necklace, very sort of stereotypical there. And that's all he comes with. Now, it's worth noting you can take off, as you saw in the packaging, the shin pads and the sort of scarf thing, I guess. You can take off his jacket, you can take off his goods, and you can take off his chains around his, or his rings, steel rings, iron rings. Oh, I can't see, sorry. I'll start again. You can take off his shin pads and this fur part here. You can take off his jacket, you can take off the iron rings and the red part on this guy here. Let's get a close look at the first guy. Hand needs some inking, really. Quite a good pose, though. Face is not the best face they've done. A little bit disappointed in that, but he does look good. And he feels like a very solid, well-made figure. Nice details. Very, very cool. I do like him. Stand up for me now. Now he wants to fall down. Come on, you're just in a great pose. And now it doesn't want to stand up again. Nah. That'll do. Let's lean him against the back so he doesn't fall over. Okay. Next guy. A bit worried about that gap and the head and neck you can see there. It's a bit not nice, but face sculpt is pretty decent. The swords look good. You see you can put the handle of the sword into there as opposed to putting the sword. It's pretty cheaper to produce that way. Swords can clip here and here. 2 on the other side as well. So if you've got 4 swords, you could have 4 swords. They need extra arms. Jacket can be taken off, but as you see, I'm using it in this pose. The jacket is actually what's supporting him and keeping him from falling backwards. So it does have its advantages. And again, he's a nice looking figure. That brown colour looks just a bit too plain. Very nice. Then still my favourite is the monk. Head and face sculpt is not bad. The best out of the bunch. The iron rings, steel rings, pretty damn cool. You have to take the hands off to take them off. He just feels a lot more bulky in hand. Nice details, including on a sort of a Chinese lion, I believe. Or Chinese dragon lion, possibly, not sure. Or demon on his shoulder pad there. Nice iron rings again here. Nice details on the feet. Those feet are pretty damn cool. Look at that. Very cool. And the back, if we take the jacket off, we can see that it's still got details underneath, which is nice. Great looking figures. Really, really good. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly go through the articulation on all of them, since they are all slightly different. I will keep their jackets and apparel on. So let's start with our first guy here. Again, he's got, oh, it wasn't his neck cap, his head was popping off. I think JoyToy have missed a trick on his articulation here. They haven't done articulated hair. Articulated hair on him would have made a lot of difference. So, this can be taken off if you want, obviously. Head, left, right, up, down, side to side, very nice. Shoulders can go all the way around, but they go outwards because of the whatever that is. To the sides, he does get 90, more really nice. Bicep, not even 90 because of the sculpting on his clothes, which is a shame. A bit more thought into that. And then he's got the, obviously you can turn from the bicep. He's got the joint on the wrist, so you've got to find, there you go. Find where the joint is, line it up. He's got a wave articulation there. If I twist it around, he can get gun articulation. Trunk, forwards, back is okay, side to side is okay, twist is good. Waist, I'm not feeling any twist on the waist, but I use his hips as well. Well, not too much on the hips. Gets a great forwards bend, a pretty spectacular backwards bend as well. Hips, yeah, as you expect from a master of Kung Fu or Wushu or Guoshu, which means traditional sort of martial arts styles. He's got good flexibility. Forwards, acceptable. Backwards, oh look at that. He is doing pretty much a full splits. Really, really good. So he's going to be kicking for the country. Thigh twist, double kneecap, but really chunky legs. And even so, look at that. Great bend on that. I wish I'd do a boot turn. There's no boot turn. There is a small turn with a swivel. There is a small tippy toe. Pretty good, actually. The dorsiflexation is not great. But I would imagine if you take off the shin guards, they will get less in the way and his dorsiflexation would improve. But still, it's pretty good regardless. Fantastic looking figure. Now there is a story that goes along with these, but it's all in Chinese. It's like a video, so it's like I'm going to have to watch it with my very patient wife and get to translate for me. Okay. She's giving me the evil eye now. Okay, so next, let's get him straightened out a little bit. So head, forwards, backwards is really good. Side to side is amazing and can look. Shoulders all the way around. Again, about 90 degrees. Bicep bend again is under 90, which is a shame. Same hand articulation with the joint. Trunk, this is where all these sort of clothing stuff gets in the way. There's hardly any movement in there at all. You can, no, that's better. You have to do it from underneath the blue, can't hold the blue. He can twist, he can bend, small side to side is okay. And there's more motion on the waist. He might have a waist articulation too, but it felt very hard to move. Legs, again, very flexible as you would hope and want. Forwards is good. Backwards, he's going to suffer because of his clothing, but it's not bad. He can do some good kicks too. Thigh twist, we know already. Double kneecap, his legs are a bit skinnier, super tight. Then ankle, there's no boot turn, but there's a small pivot with twist. His tippy toes pretty damn good. His dorsiflexation, not so much, but again, he is a great figure. They're really doing a fantastic job with this line, I have to say. Really, really good. Then my favourite, the last guy, he's going to really suffer on his right side of his shoulder, having that on there, and his head will suffer too, so let's get a look. Head, pops off straight away, let's get that straight up. So head, he can look left and sort of right, or right, sorry, and sort of left. Up and down is good, side to side is pretty damn good considering. Shoulder on the unhinged or unhindered side, sorry, all around. Bend, he's got the best shoulder bend, or shoulder lateral raise I should say, getting over 90. Bicep bend should be this way, and he gets the best again, he gets about 90. Same wrist articulation as the others. Trunk, it's quite small because clothes get in the way. The waist turn is fantastic, the trunk turn, sorry, but the rest is very, very small. Waist, he has a waist turn, so that's confirmed. Hands are the same. Legs, I'd say it's probably the best. He's doing pretty much a full splits. Forwards is great, and backwards his cloak's going to get in the way a little bit, but again he's pretty much doing a full split, so he's absolutely fantastic. Thigh bend, we can see there, bits, oh my word, there we go, bit stiff. It does move. Double kneecap, chunky legs, but look how tight that is. Fantastic. And again, no boot turn. I wish JoyToy would do boot turn on him, but he has a pretty good swivel. Small tippy toe, probably the least, maybe the least best out of the bunch, but a good dorsiflexation, possibly the best out of the bunch. Fantastic looking figure. Let me stand him up. Let's just get a quick idea of size. So they are standard about 10.5 cm, pretty much. He's probably around nearly 11 to the top of his hair, and also he's about the same. But he just feels the chunkiest by a long way. Okay, so I'm going to quickly pause this, set them up, and come back with the 6 figures from this line all set up. So back in an instant. Okay, here they are set up, looking fantastic. Such a great line. These are right up there with JoyToy's best. I think the detail they've put into these is fantastic. I just wish they had boot turn. But I think these are just really, really good figures. Fantastically made, designed. I love the spare hands, the weapons. They pose easily, they can balance. Awesome, awesome stuff by JoyToy, especially if you are into Kung Fu and Kung Fu movies or martial arts and that sort of stuff. Okay, this is Awesome Toy signing out, saying please consider joining the Patreon, link in the video description below. And I'll see you in the next video here in YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time, stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.